Hey, there we go. Oh, no, I didn't make it today. Right, just do that on there. And then I think we might be ready to go very swiftly. It's only one subject today. Definitely only one subject happening today. Just realised I've got to write that book top on, and I'll be backwards on Instagram in a minute. Doesn't matter. It's all good. All right, here we are. Let's hit some buttons and share with you a Magic Monday live. Oh, shouldn't do that. Alrighty, are we ready to do this? Are we ready to do it? Of course we are. Let's press this button.
It's the start of the week. Grab your coffee cups. It's
Magic Monday Live. Pring. Hello, everybody. There's only one subject in town today, and it's why you must never, ever, ever, ever give up. Yes, the England football team has done it again. If you've been hiding under a stone and you don't know about this, yes, the Lionesses have managed to pull off the greatest miracle in football / soccer. I know we're international, but let's call it football history. And they did it with such bravery. It was unbelievable. Yes, they weren't the best team last night. Yes, they were sometimes a bit all over the place. But my goodness, did they have grit? Did they have determination? Did they keep their heads up when all around might have had their heads down? And that was the interesting thing. When we got that equalizer, wasn't it interesting how the Spanish players, how their heads dropped? Ooh, it was so quick. It was so interesting to see. And it was one of those moments where, if you've been watching the tournament, you'll know that we got off to a pretty, let's say, ropey start. We lost our very first game. Everybody thought, oh my goodness, it's just not going to work. We then went on to do okay in the qualifiers, but we weren't setting the world alight. And then we get into the knockout stages. Now, the stats, you've probably seen these stats. They've been flying around all over the place. See if I can remember what they are. 360 minutes of knockout football and only 4 minutes and 50 seconds spent in the lead. That's amazing, isn't it? That is absolutely extraordinary. So the rest of the time, we were either losing, most of the time losing, vast majority of the time losing, or we were 0-0 or 1-1. Oh my goodness, what an extraordinary set of events. Or 2-2. There was the time of 2. I know. Look, my detail might go a little bit out today because I'm talking about why you must never, ever, ever, ever give up. It's such a brilliant lesson, isn't it? When you see what they managed to do, what they managed to achieve. I got the goosebumps last night before it even kicked off. And then when it happened, wow. So I've written a few things here, which I want to share with you. Maybe, I don't know if it's lessons or whatever, but I wrote these down last night when I went to bed. Number one was this quote, and it was, we strive on chaos. We strive on chaos. I mean, what a extraordinary thing to say. We strive on chaos. When everything's on fire, most panic. The Lionesses, they found the fuel. Absolutely. Number two, comebacks come back and begin with belief. They begin with belief. That's the whole thing. The belief was just there. It was really interesting, wasn't it? If you watch what happened each time when we went 1 goal down, we kind of came back with this thing about, well, look, we're 1 goal down, but we can come back. And that belief was absolutely there. So comebacks begin with belief. Number three, grit is stronger than glory. There's this whole thing, isn't it, about the glory of, being there and we're in the tournament and we're going to win and all that type of stuff. But that determination, And then when we found out that Lucy Bronze had a broken femur, was it, for the whole of the competition? I mean, talk about grit and determination. Absolutely unbelievable. Next thing, such a cliche, but there's never just one person who makes the team. There's loads of people in that team that did what they needed to do, which was just absolutely extraordinary to see the way that the team were there for each other. They, off the pitch, they were there for each other. Apparently, the camaraderie was just like nothing else. So that's wonderful. The mission was really clear. Very, very clear. I sometimes work with people and I'll talk to them about what's your mission? What do you want to achieve? And they have this kind of woolly idea of what they want to do. I mean, the mission's pretty clear when you go into a tournament like that. You want to win. But also the methodology for the mission was absolutely clear as well. And then at the right time, the moment, taking those moments and making moments count is probably the little extra one that we had. I've had a bit of a extraordinary couple of weeks. Some interesting things have happened. But one thing was that last Sunday, and I was going to talk about this last Monday, but other things got in the way. Last Sunday, I ran my very first 10K race. And for those of you who've seen my video of what happened after I was attacked by a buzzard, that was when I was out doing my training. Right before the big race, I got attacked by a buzzard. But anyway, I did a 10K race. And I learned a few things about myself doing that. First thing I learned was listen very carefully to instructions. I did the classic thing that I have often done in these situations where when I got to the place where the run was taking place, I stood about 2/3 of the way back because I thought that would be a good place for me as an amateur to stand, about 2/3 of the way back. And then just as we're about to start, these two guys stood next to me and said, "What are you going for?" And one said to the other, "I'm going for a sub-hour." And the other one went, "No, I'm definitely going to do sub-hour, probably going for sub 55. I put down as my time, I might take an hour and a half. I thought I'm in the wrong place. So I turned around and I started to walk back through the crowd. And as I was walking back to the crowd, trying to get nearer to the back where I think more people of my time might be running, suddenly they went 3, 2, 1, and start the air horn, and everybody set off running that way, and I was walking that way, which wasn't so good. The other thing is my lovely, amazing masseur Sam. She gave me as a gift a running vest. And it's one of the ones where it goes on like that, and then you put a bottle of water. First time properly, I'd worn it a little bit the day before for just a warm up, put it on, and I set off running. And after about, I don't know, 3-4 minutes, I really felt like I couldn't breathe. And I was, and then suddenly I had this thought, oh, I probably got this on too tight. So I unzipped my vest, my lungs opened, and that was it. I could start and run again. And it was such a extraordinary thing to suddenly be in amongst this race, and it was a race, having not done a race and having everybody running past me. So even though I'd walked further back, everybody was running. I wasn't passing anybody. Every single person was running past me. I was like, that's okay. That's okay. I just got to keep running. All I've got to do is keep running. My job is to keep running. And by the time I got to 6K, I was thinking, ooh, this is challenging. This is really difficult. This is not what I was planning at this stage. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll just I'll keep going. I got to 8K and I was lead legs and all that type of stuff. But then, of course, the classic last kilometer suddenly got this burst of energy and I went over the line and I did it in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Then the timings came through and I wasn't last. I was like 24th off last or something like that. So 250 people, I think, in the race. But I noticed 90% of them all belong to running clubs. It's like Alnwick Harriers, Whitley Warriors, or all these things. And I was thinking, well, for a first one, that wasn't too bad. And then of course everybody says you got to do the Great North Run. I've made a decision. No, I don't. I don't have to do the Great North Run. I'm very happy doing my own thing. So that's me kind of just mixing two things together a little bit today. And just let me, by the way, if you're watching, just do a little comment. If you could do that, that would be absolutely fantastic. It's always nice to know where you're watching from. Did you watch the football? It was extraordinary. I think you've got to admit it was really quite something. I'm going to have a little look at who is here. Oh, first person here. Oh, Chris McConnell. Oh, right. Chris says, keeping a hold and trying to keep a routine, including your magicness. Chris, thank you for joining us. For those who don't know Chris is one of the most extraordinary people. And last week, Chris's lovely wife, Nikki, died. She's been poorly for a long time. And last week, she eventually came to the end of the fight. Chris, we are sending you so much love. And you know this community of people who watch these things and who are part of these things, they just want to be there for you. Huge, huge love to you, Chris. Anything we can do, you just must shout. Matthew's here. Hi, Michael. Tuning in from the Land of Smiles. My next door neighbours have been to the Land of Smiles for a holiday. They just got back last week. They were telling me all about what they've done. They loved it, particularly the food. Matthew. They loved that. Here's Patrick here from Brightlingsea. How nice to see you, Patrick. Great to see you. Karen is here from Perthshire. Caroline Layla is saying she didn't watch the football. That's okay. Not everybody had to, but it was remarkable. Who else is here on? Karen sending her love to Chris. Yes. Mike is here. Mike Fatcherty. Henley Sandler. That's what we know him as. My first race was a half marathon. It was very near the back all the way, and went over 2.5 hours. Mike, well, I bet you did it dressed as a Santa. You must have done a Santa one. Here's Caroline. Lorraine. It's Lorraine. Sorry, Lorraine. And he's saying hello from Leeds. How lovely to see you. Luke is here. Luke Wadham. Mr. Heppel, hope you are keeping well, my friend. Watching from Chester. Proud of the girls last night. Thoughts are with you, Chris. Thank you, Luke. Karen's saying she's Scottish and she watched the football. I don't even like football. Everybody loved the football last night. It was great. Sorry, loads of messages pinging in here. Can you hear them? Sending love to Chris. Yes, thank you. Nick Finney. Hello from Enfield. Hello, Nick. It was his fault that I did the run. Nick's been encouraging me to do a run for a long time, and I went and flipped and did it. Sam Shepherd, I had exactly the same experience as you in my first race. It was a 10K in Dublin. I hadn't even considered time. People said that they wanted to get in under an hour. I crossed the line at 1:01. Wow, that's amazing, Sam. Not bad for a first attempt. And you should do the Great North Run. It's amazing. Tuning in from Ireland today, Dublin. Well, thank you, Sam. Still no thoughts. Here's a message. Oh, sending all good thoughts to you. Keep strong. Liz, thank you very much. Chris will be watching this. I know he will. Watched the football in A&E, discovering I had broken my arm in 3 places after driving home from Caerphilly from Hampshire. I hadn't realised, just got more pain and had to keep going. Leslie, what the heck? What the heck are you doing? Here's Nick on here. Joanne. Nick. Love the football. Well done, the Lionesses. Thank you. Mike's saying that Sam Shepherd, that's a great first time. That's an amazing first time. Absolutely. As Patrick saying, sorry to hear about your loss, Chris. Oh, boy. Nick, we have to make you a park run regular. Do you know what the problem is with park run, Nick? Is they start at 9 o'clock in the morning in Hexham on a Saturday. I don't want to be doing a park run at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning in Hexham. Why don't they start at a sensible time? Start at 10:30 or 11. I will be there doing that, but not 9 o'clock. Although suddenly it's kind of daring me a little bit, I can tell. Okay, well, look, thank you very much, everybody, for watching today. Well done, the Lionesses. What an amazing, amazing achievement. Sending huge love to Chris. Thank you for your comments about the run. That's great. I am going to be taking August off. So as part of taking August off, I won't be doing my Magic Monday live. I've got my newsletters all set up. So you'll still receive my newsletter. That's going to go out on a on Thursday, 11:45. I'm doing a greatest hits. I've gone back over some of my newsletters over the years, and I've done a greatest hits and added a little bit of extra to them. So 11:45 on a Thursday, you will get those. But other than that, no Michael for August. Not here. I will be back in September. Hopefully relaxed. Might even have a little bit of a tan if I can find somewhere to go for a few days. But it will be fun. Lots of love coming in for you, Chris. Quickly here, I've done the Great North Run. Sam Shepherd's. Wait a minute. I've done the Great North Run 3 times. My last one, I got under 2 hours. Tough but amazing. Yesterday, I was doing a triathlon on Ireland. Sam, you're a machine. Absolutely. Lots of nice messages for Chris here. Thinking of you, Chris. Yes. Enjoy the time off, Michael. Thank you very much. And now here's Chris again. Oh, he was definitely still. Thanks, everyone. That's distracted. They're brilliant, Michael. Okay. Oh, Chris, huge love. All right, everybody. Thanks very much. Have a brilliant time over the summer. Whatever you're doing, be safe. Remember, there are people always around for you. People who want to help. People who want to talk. People who are there for you. And let's keep sending love to one another. Bye.